For the first image in this mini-series, I of course picked cherry blossoms to signify spring in Japan. However, when it came to this summer-themed image, I did struggle a little, but I ended up choosing Fūrin or wind chimes. They tend to be hung from people's balconies in summertime and can even be found hanging in different shrines. Whenever I start an image, I have to make several choices. This includes topic, which is easier if I have an idea or I'm working with a series of images. So for this image, that meant doing a little research and finding something that would work with the topic at hand. There's of course also finding out exactly what I want the image to look like. Cue sketches and thumbnails. Then of course there's colour, which in the case of this image wasn't an issue as I already had a set colour palette for the series. And you'd also think that style would be kind of set at this stage because every artist has a style, right? And while I may have a style, I find that it often changes with the topic or with how much detail I want to add. Yes, I did struggle with my style for this image. It might not seem like I was because I didn't really redraw anything, and it's kind of the same issue I had with the first image of the travelling cat series, where the scenery and the cat didn't quite seem like they were from the same universe. I have figured out one of the causes for this though. It happens because I'm trying to add a lot of details. And when I do that, sometimes my head gets stuck with wanting to make things super detailed and maybe with a hint of realism but still simplified. However, when it comes to execution, I end up not quite simplifying enough. So I have this very simplified cat, but the surroundings are more detailed, which can clash a bit. I feel that this is a bit of a failure on my part, especially as this is a seasonal miniseries. But that's okay. Each image is a chance to learn, and isn't that how we should look at our work anyway? That each piece is a chance to discover something, be it how we should do things or how we simply shouldn't do things. I see no point in beating myself up because I found faults in my past work. Instead, I want to embrace it and try to learn from it. And hopefully, I find a proper solution to this issue and I will not make the same mistake in the future. But it's not a given that I won't do the same, but still, being aware of it at least gives me a fighting chance. So in short, do not beat yourself up because of a mistake. Instead, learn from it and get better. You've got this. Thank you for watching.